Anyone have the number 4? Pest control? I seem to have an infestation. Hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac. Sorry, Sensei, I didn't mean it at all. Coming back at you with another enthralling episode of Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we became homeowners for the first time, and ever since then, people have been inviting themselves in non-stop. That include, well, I mean, mainly just Daki and, Sensei Dawn over here. But honestly, that is probably just karma because we just break into people's houses all the time in every Pokemon game. And in this episode, we are going to be moving right along because there are still more things yet that the Battle Zone has to offer. So heading back up to Route 229, as you can see, I can't turn around I can't turn down a good double battle. Let's throw Warbeak up here because Warbeak hasn't had some action in a hot minute, and plus if I need to use Earthquake, Warbeak is immune. So back to Route 229, let's get it started. Welcome to my Pokemon show. You're ready to battle? Let me see what you have. All right, what I have is a team of Pokemon champions. All right, Ace Trainer Felix and Ace Trainer Dana. All right, is that a PewDiePie reference? All right, and, okay, they got... Why is Mighty Anna sniffing Dusclops' rear like that? That's very odd. All right. But we get intimidated off, and we should be able to make quick work of these. Maybe not quick work, considering Dusclops is an absolute tank, but we shall see. Whoa, okay. Well, definitely. If there's a Pokemon deserving of, those Pokeball seals, it is certainly this one. Oh, that was so cool. My goodness, they are showing you how creative you can be with these seals, which I have done nothing with on my team. My goodness. Talk about a dropped ball on that one, quite literally. But yeah, say hello to Salamence. This is one of the most powerful Pokemon, particularly from Gen 3. You know him, you love him. Honestly, Dragon Flying, kind of, detecting a theme here so that they're not, like, super overpowered. But, stronger than Dragonite in many ways, except for the defenses. Honestly, overall, super good Pokemon. But you probably knew that already, didn't you? And, also very cool design for a Pokemon as well. And, oh my gosh! We absolutely switched out at the wrong time. My God, that was an aerial ace. It is stab, and it is a Salamence, I gotta say. But that's all right, because since that Curlia went down to Donzalug, we can use Donzalug's turn to heal up Tannenbaum, while Tannenbaum wreaks her revenge, with a Blizzard to take this thing down. We're going to get Bouffade, as is the Salamence. Nice. Just a little bit of, chip damage. Kind of petty if you ask me. As you can see, we did restock a little bit on our healing items. I say a little bit out of necessity, not, mindfulness, mind you, because I had completely forgot that we had burned most of our life savings on furniture. One couch! Let me almost broke. We are going to Blizzard. I hope the Salamence doesn't have, like, Flamethrower or something stupid like that. Okay, this is area, so we're going to survive. Barring a crit. Whew! Okay, I thought I cursed myself. Tannenbaum, this Blizzard is going to take it out, no problem. I mean, this thing is not surviving a full-power Blizzard from Tannenbaum. That's for sure. And, oh my goodness, that HP crawl is so slow. Which actually, believe it or not, in Diamond and Pearl, like, particularly during the later, the post-game, end-game, kind of the later stages of the main game, it got absolutely painful. Because, quite literally, you thought that was slow. In Diamond and Pearl, the HP crawl is even slower. Which also made for, great fun when it came to competitive battling, because everyone and their mother had a Blissey. So even if, you were guaranteed to deal damage, or guaranteed to OHKO a Blissey, with a physical, fighting type move or something along those lines, you still had to sit there and watch the entire crawl. So, a little annoying if you ask me. But you come up here and you can see a lot of biodiversity. So here's Route 228. Whoa, wait. Spoiler. Oh, man. Now you guys know. Do I have a max repel up, or was that Pokemon just, like, super strong? Why can't I? Okay. Much as I love having an absolutely infinite bag to hold as many items as I want, which is super useful. I don't have to go back to my PC and swap some things out. Okay, I didn't have a max repel up. It is really annoying that I can't, you know, click all the way down and, you know, have it loop back up to the top. But we're going to come over here right quick. Can we get this item? Oh. Wow. So there's a hidden cut tree right there. And, oh, man, now would be the perfect time. Literally, my hubris is preventing me from getting that. We're going to explore just a little bit further over here. Not too much of interest left on this route. We get a full restore to replace the one that we had just used, which is nice. I will never complain about free healing items. Why must you taunt me with promises of items that I cannot get? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong HM slave. All right, but we're going to come over here, pick some unique dockies, as it were. Once again, I'm not going to grief this place because I don't think we used any berries at all. And here we are in what I guess is ostensibly our backyard. Or, no, this is the Ribbon Society. Never mind. Maybe we can break in this way since, you know, you can't let the champion in here. Dude. They don't know who I am. I am him. And they should know this. All right. So, dodging trainers like it's our, like we're juking in the NFL. Like we were born to do it. Breaking ankles, taking names. We're going to come back up here to Route 228. And as you can see, it is very inclement up here. So yeah, like I was saying, with a lot of, you know, eco and biodiversity when it comes to, you know, the trees and the different types of grass. Well, it also has quite a bit of weather conditions as well. And we got these weird volcanic rocks, a lot of holes in them. Warning for people who have that irrational fear of holes in things. I don't remember what it's called, so forgive me for embarrassing myself. But this gives us a whole new section to explore and a whole new crop of trainers to battle. What were you doing back there? What sort of miss have you taught? That tells me how good you are. Well, if you want moves, do you look no further than both Hubris and Homie. Megan. And, wow, would you look at that? Megan's got herself a Delcatty, which is a very interestingly named Pokemon. Delcatty, Pokemon, it's from 3rd gen, wasn't in 4th gen. Well, specifically, it wasn't in the main game of Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. My goodness, I cannot speak today, which is concerning because the whole point of these videos is, you know, speaking about Pokemon in particular. So the fake out, we flinched. So we're gonna poison jab this thing real quick. Hopefully, take it down. Again, the level curve's kind of crazy. Double edge. Okay, this is gonna hurt a little bit. Good thing Donzalu's a tank. But yeah. So if you're not prepared, this will be detrimental to both you and your Pokemon's health. By getting buffeted around a little bit, kind of makes battling a little more annoying because, you know, it extends the amount of time that we are in battle because it has to show the animation after every turn. Boy, oh boy, if only they, ooh, someone's got a Tannenbaum of their own. If only they could, you know, maybe have some sort of indication on the bottom screen that there was a weather condition going on so that they didn't have to show it every turn. But that's neither here nor there. What is here? Is this Abomasnow? Thanks, Abomasnow. Whipping up a hailstorm as opposed to the sand that we were in just mere moments ago. But we, Abomasnow, we know all about them. We know how to dispatch them with great prejudice. And with that, we shall go down. Because Christmas tree's greatest weakness is a fire. All right, and take that, Megan. Youch! All right, go back to your corner. Like, seriously, what was she doing back there? What are you hiding back there, Megan? All right, so we're going to heal up real quick. Get Donzalug back up to fighting form. Again, I mean, jeez, oh man, if you're not prepared for this, these trainers will take you for a ride. But we can move right along. As you can see, there are lots of, sandy slopes and bridges or fallen trees or however they describe them. Well, I guess if you were going to pick up a TM, if you're going to pick up any TM in here, it may as well be a Sandstorm. Not Bag. We want to go to Mons. Who do we have up front? Donzalug, Warbeak. I'd say the Hail's probably more advantageous to us, so we're going to swap. We're going to have Tannenbaum up here with Donzalug. Again, even if I do need to use Earthquake, Tannenbaum's not going to take too much damage from it. People, nature, Pokemon, nouns, harmony is essential. Are you getting worn out from all the running you've done? You know what? Now that you mention it, my legs are a little sore. I am maybe a little peckish, a little thirsty. Oh, look at that! Right, Kyler. What? Who names their kid Kyler? Sounds like a British person trying to say Kyla. My goodness. All right, but I shall judge not, as I am a Pokemaniac. All right, we are looking at 2 Pokemon we haven't seen thus far, neither of which are very impressive, unfortunately. We could get, what should we do? Earthquake would do really good against Lairon, so we're going to do that. Yeah, my goodness, I can't even make the joke. Man, those who try the most fail the most. And, up next is Zangoose and Marowak. We've talked about Marowak already, so step aside, sweetie. We got Zangoose to talk about. Zangoose is one of the most popular Pokemon to come out of Gen 3. While it's not the best Pokemon in the world, it's still a cool Pokemon. I give it that much. Pure Normal-type Pokemon. I believe it's got immunity as an ability, too, interestingly enough, which also plays into its lore. In close combat, I was not expecting that at all. That's probably going to take Tannenbaum down, huh? Well, time for Tannenbaum to hit the old dusty trail. All right, so very unfortunate that Tannenbaum is going down. But yeah, so Zangoose, like I said, lore-wise, makes sense as well that it would have immunity, which means it can't be poisoned, because lore-wise, it is the arch nemesis of Seviper, which is another Gen 3 Pokemon I don't believe we've seen thus far. Yeah, so Mongoose versus Snakes, Tail is all this time. Let's get Zuko out here. Not great against the Marowak, but I feel like a Mach Punch will finish up this stinky Zangoose. Lickety-split. It has incurred my wrath, and enough so that I have sent out 2 Pokemon that are really... I got played. That are both weak to ground. So, annoyingly enough, you can see that Zangoose used Attack. Now, I know this thing's putting on a good show and everything, but trust me, it's not, like, the best Pokemon by any stretch of the imagination. There are just better normal-type Pokemon out there. Yeah, even in Gen 3, there are better normal-type Pokemon, but, it's cool. I understand why people really like it. I mean, it kind of looks like a Digimon. Oh my gosh, it does look like a Digimon. I just had a revelation here. All right, so this turn, we should finish him up. No problem. No problemo, dude. Hit him with a Mach Punch. Whack the Marowak. Yeah. And get out of here. All right. And yet, well, the Hail has become as annoying as the Sandstorm at this point in time. And last but not least, Empoleon. Okay, like we haven't seen this before. Yeah, let's switch out Donzalug, because we're gonna have to heal him up anyway. Oh, that's right. I put Rotom in the PC to get some well-deserved rest. Well, hey, you win some. Yeah, no risk, no reward, baby. That's how it is. You put in what you get, or you get out what you put in. So we're gonna throw out Autumn, and we're gonna use close combat with Zuko. Maybe OHKOing this Empoleon, but I wouldn't be so confident, just because we're very intimately familiar with how sturdy this I don't know why I ever doubt Zuko. My goodness, what a fool I am. God, my gosh. Bring me more honor, Zuko. You are the beast. All right, get some experience points here. Take that, Kyler. You're A-okay. You're not tired at all? I mean, a little bit. I get tired of hearing you talk. Jeez. Not like I'm doing much better in the talking department. All right. And healing right up before we can move along. Let's get a Revive. Where are my Revives? I didn't bring any Revives? Oh my goodness. We are out here unprepared in the wild. That should be okay. We're going to have to let Tannenbaum sit there just a little bit. Because I want to get a little bit further into this route before I, fly back. Ooh, look at that. It's like a little oasis right in the middle of the nasty sandy desert. Because, I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. But coming right through here, doing what everyone does to us now. What do you have to say for yourself? You look like an old recluse in here. Your quest for power has brought you here. Very well. Let me reward your passion with some absolutely astounding moves. Not outstanding, astounding. They're the ultimate moves. Shall I teach them to your Pokemon? Well, we're gonna pass on this one, old man. Well, that is fine as well. Eventually, if you have a change of heart. So he will teach your Pokemon the ultimate moves. Now, the only Pokemon that can learn these quote-unquote ultimate moves are the fully evolved starters. That's from any generation. So the moves, as they're probably going to be laid out right here. Oh, no, they just list out the Pokemon that can learn them. Basically, what these ultimate moves are, it's basically elemental hyper beams for your starting Pokemon. 100% accuracy, 120 base power. It might be 150, actually, guys. But you will have to recharge after it. Obviously, your water starters are going to get the water one. Your grass starters are going to get the grass ones, and your fire starters are going to get the fire ones. Super cool. High risk, high reward stuff. Can be useful. I think it's a good implementation, honestly. I think it's a very charming thing to do and a pretty good reward for making it all the way out here, I suppose. Moving right along, we're going to get ourselves an item, and there's like gotta be an item up there. Why else would you have a little dirt path up there? I'm too smart for this game. What the heck? What the heck even is a dowsing machine? I don't know, because I don't need one. All right, so we're going to hop on our bike here. We're definitely going to shift into the right gear. Change the vibe of everything. Hop off the bike. Wait, are you serious? Why does this exist? What? Why would they design that? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, looks like once again I have found myself with my own foot in my mouth. And grab ourselves an iron here. Now, a lot of these items that you're gonna find around here are just gonna be the different vitamins and minerals. Ooh, there's a little cave there. Wonder what's inside. What would you do if you didn't have a bike at this point? Like, you'd be kind of... Well, you could probably fly away. Yeah, so there's another one of these, like, empty caves, caverns with a, held item in the middle of it. Don't know what that is. Maybe it'll be useful later. Who knows? And then we're going to get the heck up out of here. You might miss that cave, if you're just passing by because of the sandstorm, which, honestly, I think is pretty cool. It's using, like, the texture and actually using, like, what maybe would be a, graphical limitation of using this weather condition and utilizing it for, puzzle solving, which is really nice. Kudos to the... That was the most jerkish placement I've ever seen. Oh, and it's a dragon trainer, and Tannenbaum's dead. Great. How could this day get any worse? All right, after thoroughly trouncing Keegan, well, maybe not thoroughly trouncing because he actually did quite the number on Don Zalug here. Enough so that we need another full restore. My goodness, we're just burning through these healing items. But again, that's what happens when you get over here to the battle zone. I mean, that's... Okay, and that lets us get up here. So now that we've gotten kind of, to the northernmost point of that route, we're going to utilize our bike to cross these. Again, I can't imagine that these were all trees. Like these are man-made structures, and we're going to work our way back from whence we came and pick ourselves up a shiny stone. That was not worth it, if you ask me, in my humble opinion. But we are going to zoop right out here. Come on down here. We are going to maneuver our way expertly up here. Put me in the X Games, baby. I'm ready. Get some more. Oh, a tomato. Tomatoes are berries. That's just a tomato. It's not even uniquely named. All right, and get ourselves a Hondu berry. All right, we're going to hop off this bike before we run into a Pokemon. My goodness, you almost got me. But how? We're in the middle of a sandstorm. All right? Your eyes can't be that good. You're going to win. That's the future. I said, then why? Then why even bother? I mean, look. Really glad, Corbin, may I call you Corby? Look, Corby, very glad that you're the most honest psychic out of all the ones I've seen. But why would you bother then? And what if I lost, huh? What if I lost? What if I just intentionally lost here? What would happen, huh? Corbin, you fraud? Is that what it is? Yeah. Or maybe that's just a strat to win. Pretty clever. What I saw in the future turned out to be true. Wow, the only psychic who I actually believe could see the future. Amazing. But we're gonna move right along. We're gonna move right along over here to this house out in the middle of nowhere. Very unique place to build a house, if you ask me. That badge. It's from Sunny Shores Gym. You've been to that port town then. Would you lend an ear to this old man's tale? Man, I don't know. I got things to do, a place to be. Pay me no heed then. I only hope to unburden myself of some guilt. On a 10-year-old? Well, I mean, I did break into his house, but on a 10-year-old? Okay, fine. I mean, if he's going to do that thing where it's like, no, I'm fine. And then sigh every single time. Yeah, okay, so let's let it. Then why did you even ask? No, I shouldn't burden you with this. My grandson grew up in that city by the sea. But you're going to burden us with it anyway? Worn down by trying to live up to his parents' expectations, he found refuge in tinkering with machines. I wonder even now if I should have taken him and raised him myself. Though I'm not certain if that would have been a good choice or not. I don't think anyone could say. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said any of this to you. All right, so yeah, using our context clues, we can deduce that this is, in fact, Cyrus's grandfather. And he lives out here in the middle of nowhere. And knowing what Cyrus turned into, and maybe even what happened to him, maybe he regrets not stepping in and doing something later, which is, like, really, really deep, once again, for a Pokemon game of all things. Yeah, 4th Gen really wasn't pulling... They were kind of dabbling in some serious subjects, which I, to this day, still appreciate. So, fun fact, if you are playing Diamond and Pearl, I don't believe that Cyrus's grandpa's even over there. So, take that. Do with that what you will. Is there really? There's no item over here. Oh, it's okay. Thank goodness. I was gonna say, man, it would have been rather upsetting if I would have gone all the way over there. Yeah, man, like real far, pal. All right. So there are more bike paths with which to explore. So we're gonna see if we can't hop on one of those that we haven't been on yet. Moving on up. Tannenbaum's still dead, by the way. So that's rather unfortunate. Or was that it for all the bike paths and everything? Looking like it might be. Yeah, because that's the Move Tutor's house. And there's the cave. All right. So we're going to see if we can't avoid some more trainers on this route. I mean, honestly, like, you know, as much as oh my goodness, dude. Nothing is going my way this episode. What I was trying to, you know, spit out is, you know, even though it's like a screen gimmick, and I don't think it's as bad as the Blizzard mechanic over by Snowpoint City, this still like messes with my eyes and makes it like kind of hard to navigate. So let's see what you had to say for yourself. Please don't hold anything back. All right, well, if you insist. All right, Ace Trainer Moira. Moira got herself a Sand Slash, which I don't think we've seen before. But Sand Slash is not exactly Pokemon. I don't want to sound mean, but there's just some Pokemon that aren't necessarily worth talking about. Sand Slash happens to be one of them. And I left Donzalug out here against a ground type again. Oh, boy. Oh, an opportunity has presented itself. All right, so that Sand Slash has gone underground. We're going to risk the Biscuit, and we're going to Earthquake here. So Earthquake does double damage when your opponent is underground, funnily enough. So we're going to smack this thing upside the head and see if we can KO it. Oh, so close, and then we're going to suffer the consequences. But that's all right. It was worth the attempt. I believe that might have been a roll at that point in time. Sandstorm Raging. Yeah, we're going to get a little more chip damage, but Poison Jab will finish this off. No problem. All right, Moira, do you want more of me, huh? All right, well, with that, Moira, she had 3 ground-type Pokemon, so it was incredibly difficult without Tannenbaum here. And we're going to take this opportunity to heal up real quick, and I will meet you guys back right here in front of Moira. Alrighty, back here in front of the lovely Miss Moira. We are back. We healed up. We picked up some Revives, of course, so we wouldn't have to scramble every time Tannenbaum goes down, because, let's be honest, Tannenbaum goes down quite a bit. And yeah, as you can see, I mean, that's the levels that we're on. Oh, you're not a ninja, kid. What the heck? I wasn't expecting this guy to pop out. My quest for power brought me here. It was beneath the desert sand that I toughened my body and soul. Accept my challenge. Rawr! I guess he's like the opposite of those, karate guys who, stand in the blizzards all day. All right, Davon. But yeah, so as you can see, like, just the accumulation of, levels catching, finally catching up to us. And the Sandstorm, and going, all these high rolly moves that we have, and great. I'm so glad I put, the ice type on my team, out in front against the, fighting type trainer. But yeah, this ridiculous wad of bubblegum in front of us is, in fact, Tyrogue. Ignore his body shape. They did not do that intentionally, I'm sure. Tyrogue is a very interesting Pokemon, once again introduced in Gen 2. Tyrogue can evolve into one of 3 Pokemon. One being, if it has more attack than defense, or if it has more defense than attack, or if its attack and defense are even, that will determine whether it evolves into Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmontop. Which, once again, we haven't seen. Maybe Davon will grace us with the seeing a Hitmontop here in the near future. But we shall see. But yeah, so funny, I don't remember which one gives you Hitmonchan and which one gives you Hitmonlee, to be honest with you. But we're going to hit that thing with a fly, because we're so fly, and we will just take it down lickety-split. Just like that. And Warbeak growing to level 53. Good job. I'm so proud of her. She had a little rough. She got knocked out with a crit in that battle with Moira. But she's back and better than ever. Ooh, okay. No, Makuhita. All right. Straight from Dewford Cave. There he is. Makuhita. It's a bag of rice. I don't know what you want. It's one of those thick fighting type Pokemon. Evolves into Hariyama. They're beefy, don't get me wrong, and they've got decent attack, but there's just better fighting types out there. However, if you're going to get caught in a Nuzlocke, Makuhita's not a bad choice, so. Oh, and of course it's going to use Endure. Man, I can't endure this battle for much longer, so why are you doing this to me? All right, so Endure's going to leave it with 1 HP, but then it's just going to go down to Hail anyway. And if it wasn't going down to Hail, it was going down to Sand, so whatever. Nice. All right. Get thee gone, young Wastrel. And, okay, Machamp. Now, here's a Pokemon that I would be concerned about running into. Not bad at all. Ooh, Flexa, yeah. All right. But a Fly should, Fly might not even... Ooh, Dynamic Punch. Oh, this is going to be fun. Fly might not be an Oko on a level 57 Machamp. We'll see, though. It is Warbeak, after all. I mean, the Wings of War beat for these kinds of situations. So we're going to smack this Machamp with Fly. Hopefully take it out so we don't have to get, smacked in the face with something. Because we are Park Normal type. Too easy, mate. All right. And monstrous amount of EXP. My spirit is broken. All right. So he could withstand the sand, but he couldn't... Bars. But he could withstand the sand, but he failed in the hail. We're going to avoid this joker. This numbskull. Yeah, get out of here. I don't want nothing to do with you. We're going to come down here and collect this item, which is a Protectorer. All right. Evolve your Rhydons, I suppose. Also, I always find it so funny when you hop on the bicycle because it just totally changes the song, and then, the mood totally deteriorates from wherever you are. Oh, my golly. But with that, we made it through. A strong but a solitary presence, or the weak that mass together. Who can say which is better? Me! And it's strong. It was always strong. Thank goodness. What are you talking about? Getting philosophical up here in the, tunnel between routes.
I've been wondering about this, but no one can tell me. Why doesn't anyone study the molting of Pokemon? I think there'd be a lot you can tell from their molts.
Well, I guess only certain Pokemon molt? You'd think that'd be foreshadowing for something in a later generation, but it never came to fruition. And if you thought we were done, you were sorely mistaken. Welcome to Route 226, which we will be tackling on the next episode, guys. So, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. With the banging track to it, too. Man, oh, man. Running in the doors. Running, here's some more. Running in the doors. Running indoors. Pokemon Gen 4. Pikachu?